that?
Which speakers do you always use for?
NS10s.
Always?
Yeah.
Oh.
The problem, what I'm saying is that you're not getting an accurate read off of that because it was what we're saying, you're working an accurate read off because you're probably better off with even iTunes doesn't sound great, just direct out of the computer output through a +4 box into the speakers. What's happening is it's going through some MIDI converter and it's too much level. It's getting too much level off the audio file. The whole secret to playing back your mixes is to get the gain structure right. Most of the time, it's hitting your preamp too loud to your speakers, right? So that means you have too much volume coming into your speakers, so it's already clipping. And then you turn your speakers up and it still doesn't sound right. So you want to make it so you run your speakers really hot and get the level going into it so you're getting the right gain structure. I mean, from the way I run it, it's just I'm so used to there being a certain sound, and most of the time when people are playing back from iTunes or the computers and shit, it sounds like shit. I mean, you are so much better off if you're listening to any of this kind of stuff, a fucking CD into a bump box, into the speaker directly. The reason why is the gain structure, the gain of the CD, right? That format's perfected, right? And the CD player, that's perfected. So all you have to do is adjust the output of the CD player into the speaker with a bump box. And that's going to be a way better way to listen. So like this, doing it this way, I guarantee if you burned a CD or if had a CD of it and played it directly to the speakers, it's going to sound completely different than that. That way you hear that second half of the song is just going, it's just crunching. And it's not how it sounds on this. It's not how the record sounds. So most of these things you listen to in your headphones or in a CD in a car, it's like the most important thing that people completely fuck up is getting the monitoring worked out. So at least what you're hearing is true to what you're getting. Because then you're really guessing. And my huge issue is with the monitor. Like a laptop into a bump box, right into the speakers. That's it. That's a much better concept. I mean, I don't know if these are -10, so for example, right, it's got an unbalanced input, so you don't even need a bump box, right? Right, and Y has EQs on it, but that's what you just write out like a laptop, 1/8" cable, right into those. It's like right up your phone. Sounds way better. The problem is that whatever this goes through, it's going through something that's fucking with the gain too much and adding too much color. You want to hear the most obvious, the cleanest path. So the first thing you do is if you have, say you have a pair of these speakers at home, right? Okay, the first thing you do is just cable from your laptop right to the speakers. Play your favorite song and see what that sounds like, okay? Then when you hook up your rig, see if the sound has changed at all. I guarantee it's still going to sound better straight off the laptop than, you know what I'm saying, than through your rig. So
what if you rip it off a CD and just play it through your DAW through your converters?
You can do that too. You're probably better off doing that. See, the iTunes is not the best way. So if, for example, if you rip it as a 4416, pull it into a session, right? Then lower the level. It's going to be 6 dB at least. Lower the level so it's not fucking pegging the D to A's. That's going to sound a lot closer than this. This cannot handle the level. Like iTunes just blows up from master shit sometimes. So for me, like in my computer, it's all unmastered versions. So like all the versions that have all the shit's all unmastered. Like when I'm just playing, it's regular 0. So, but yeah, that's like such an important factor. Is that if you're not like 100% sure how you're monitoring, then that's why I wonder why Barefoot doesn't put the title. I wonder why Barefoot's not putting their corner inches on their speakers. This is good. I mean, this is smart. This is kind of the Barefoot look here when the woofer's in the side. Huh? Now, I don't necessarily. Here's another thing. I don't necessarily agree with this whole friggin' thing floating the speakers like this. I'll tell you why. Okay. what that does is it gets rid of the bass. You don't even hear it anymore. A lot of times when if it's vibrating this, it's connecting to you and you're feeling it. You're feeling the punch, right? When you have it on this, you don't feel any punch. It goes away. Okay? And you don't actually connect with the sound as much when it's completely isolated. It's like hanging a speaker on a rope in the middle of the air. Well, that doesn't fucking work, right? When a speaker's on a console, it's kind of vibrating. You're feeling the vibration through the console right to you, like a subwoofer touches the ground. Okay, if the subwoofer's on the floor, shaking the floor, right? Why not just isolate that too? Then all of a sudden, the sound is completely vibrating. So that's just straight through that. 20. Oh, this is that new. Is this that new greatest hits thing that came out with?
Does the